Windy, hot and windy. I've been messing in my head for an amount of time now. Here's who knows my setup. It goes one here and this here. Oh shit, by the way. Okay, and then the pump. We all know that. Your sluice is too short. You're losing goal. Too short, losing goal. Do you remember who watched about the numbers? Is familiar with that, what I found there. Who didn't? I'll go over it all again. Not all again, but some of it again. I've found that with the cleanup of black sand, every time you run it, you find more gold that got away. Gold got away. What I'm thinking. You would think. So it boiled down to say I had to run the tailings 4 times. And if you weren't a scientist or an engineer, you would say, I'm not a scientist or an engineer, but I know. Why don't you just make your sluice 4 times longer? Instead of running it 4 times, just make it 4 times longer. And that Donald Trump told me that would work. But you jump to conclusion. Unless, because I'm not a scientist or an engineer, but I've been thinking like one. I'm trying to pretend to be one. The problem is, if it was 4 or 5 times longer, I suppose I could make a sluice 4 or 5 times longer and find out. But the problem is the amount of black sands you builds up in this 4 or 5, 3 or 4 extra sections is annoying. Also, like, if the gold didn't get caught early, why is it going to get caught later? Nothing's changed. But this is what I'm thinking about. This may or may not happen. Probably not. What I'm thinking about is making another sluice. Rather than extending it an extra 240 mil, I will make another sluice like this, but in the opposite direction. So that this is smaller than that, but if it was the right size, what would happen is fill it in the hopper spills, hits the back of that, rolls down that sluice, and this would, yeah, it's a bit hard to show you, but who can picture what I'm trying to say? This would be actually inside there. No. Yeah, it's windy. Poof off. So what will happen? This will be here. Here's another way of showing it. Let's pretend this. Wait a minute. I can do this. This will work. Does that fit? Does this fit? Yeah. Here, look. So this will be the hopper is up here, hits the back there, slides down that. I make another sluice, and this will hit the back of that wall. So it will go down here and then reverse on itself the other way, 180 degree, or is it 360? No, 180. Only problem is, hang on. The problem is my sluice is now pointing the wrong way. So what I need to do is turn it around like that. So I turn it around so that now is there. This will go there, which is fine. Oh shit. And then that will go there. So now I'll be feeding it here. I'll be feeding it here. So it flows down there, slides down into the first sluice, down into the second sluice, and into my hopper. I was worried about this shit. Oh shit, it's all going to fall in there, but that's fine. All that falls into this basket here. So the big rocks come out of the tumbler into that basket, and the fine shit comes out of that sluice into this basket. So that's good. So what my next plan is to make one more of these to point that way, and it'll be slightly wider than this, just enough so that this can go into it. And how, yeah, it's windy. Poof. I have this old clothes dryer box here. This is the back cover. Nice piece of tie me kangaroo down, sport, tie me kangaroo down. Who remembers Rolf Harris? Who even knows who's Rolf Harris? They reckon he was a, I don't know, child fiddler. That's a different kind of fiddler, not like me. I'm a gold sluice fiddler. Anyway, so that piece of that, I will mark it out, fold it up into one of these. I need to make a mat for it. Maybe I show the marking or not. I don't know. Who needs to know? I make it. Who wants to know more? Maybe I'll make another tape how I made it. But it's basically folded up into a tray. Then I need to make a mat. So that's my plan, and if it happens, this tape will be continuing. If it doesn't happen, it will not be continuing. Over. I got all this working now. I mean, I don't know if it's working, but I got it all set up. Like, I made an extra tray, an extra sluice. So that doubles the length of my sluice pretty much. I'll show you how it works first. Water. You can see the difference now. The funnel is above my tub. I don't need this one anymore. So that's an advantage. So it's now this much. Anyway, look, I'm going to run it. I've got a 2 litres of material there. Water. Spinner. And feed. I'm feeding it with an eating spoon, just to see how it goes. So this will be taking a while, but the difference now is I got rid of that tub, that fucking, Jesus Christ, basket? No, bucket. Bucket. So now, instead of the big shit going down there into the bucket, square bucket, the big shit goes in with the small shit. And the handy part about that means I only need to carry one basket out back to my digging hole instead of doing it twice. Bloody hell, I tickle in the throat. I can't talk for now. Okay, done. This one off. Spin off. Now to clean it up, the same thing. Take this pipe out. It sits there. The same thing here. Trommel over there. And here. See now, this sluice is pointing that way. When it gets into that sluice, it's now pointing back to this way. I see I'm catching a lot more rocks and shit. Let's clean this one up first. I want to see what did I caught, what I didn't caught. How much, and this and that. So this part's pretty much the same as always. A biggest Kev nugget and 3 bits of fly shit. 2 fly shit and 1 flea shit and another fly shit there. Now this piece can stay in there all day, I mean, or until I see something in there. I say, oh shit, there's a bit of gold, you know what I mean? In that case I'll grab it. But for this test I'm going to take it out and clean it. I want to see what's in there and what's not. This mat, who wants to know about this mat? Victor from Murray Rivers Gold Adventure gave me this mat. He gave me hundreds of dollars of bloody stuff. He just keeps giving me stuff. He gives people stuff. 2 of them he gave me. From a car or from work or who knows. Some rubber matting, non-slip stuff. And I cut this piece out. I got enough to make 1, 2, 3 more trays if I wanted to. Anyway, St. Victor gave me that. Who wants to watch Victor's channel? I recommend it. Murray Rivers Gold Adventures. So then this I would pick up and throw it in the creek if I wanna. And then underneath there's another one. Throw that in the creek. Not throw it in the creek, I mean throw it next to where my hole is so I can just fill up my hole. Let's have a quick look at this second mat. What sort of stuff we're catching. A lot of big rocks. Not even a piece of fly shit, but and that was easy. That was quick. Not even any black sand. But see how quick was that to pan? Look, it's just rocks, ironstone. Oh, there is black sand, but no gold. I'm going to put this back in here. So that's it. Next time I go to the creek, I'll have this two-tier system happening. I still need to work out the angle. See, I can run the top sluice at 8 degrees and I can run the second sluice at, well, I can find out the best one for that mat. I haven't got, that's really the first time I use that mat. And I need to work out, is 8 degrees fine, or do I need to go 10 to get rid of them big rocks? Or leave them in there, or drop it down. I don't think I'm going to drop it down anymore. See, the water's and stuff's got lost momentum by the time it gets down there, or whatever. I show that who likes to know about what's going on. I got a full tub of material there. I'll probably spend the next few days piss farting about here. I don't know if I want to go to the creek in the stinking hot. I was supposed to go today. Then I don't know. I heard somewhere it's going to be 29 today. Now they changed it back to 25 again. I could have went, but anyway, that's that. The Gold Sluice Fiddler signing out. Over.